What is up, everyone? It is Friday. It's Memorial Day weekend, and holy cow, do I have a lot of things planned for this weekend. I'm pretty excited about this. I'm off half a day today, and then I've got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I'm going to do a whole bunch of videos for this channel, and they're going to be all different. First thing we're going to do is we're going to finish up this game here. We're in the third quarter. Minnesota leads 13-6. I'll talk about that in a second. Then the big fun experiment starts, the big project. I guess it's 1989 replays consider a project, but the big project starts tonight. I got the 2012 NFL cards. I've got everything in the other room sorted on a table properly, and I'll talk about it later. And I had Chris White make me some envelopes, and I will just give you a quick sneak peek of one of the envelopes he made me. Check that out. Oh, yeah. We're going to have some fun with these 2012. I told him 2013 by mistake, so it says 2013 at the bottom, but it should be 2012. That's my fault. Yeah, what are you going to do? So we're going to start that, and we're going to start off with a draft. And we're not just going to have a regular, boring old draft. We're going to have a APBA dice draft. I'm looking forward to this. I got rules and everything for this one. I'm going to play another 1989 football game. I don't know which one yet. I'm not sure who's next on my list, but I'll get another game out for 89. I'm going to play, because it's Memorial Day weekend, I got to play a race. I got to have a racing game. So we're going to play some red, white, and blue racing from Play. Get race number 3 of my 2003, I think it is, replay. And speaking of Play, I've been watching some videos of another game that they sell, the History Maker Golf. Don't be surprised if you see that pop up on the channel in the next couple of weeks. We got a lot going on here. Love it. Having a blast. Got to get to this game now. So we've got Minnesota, Tampa Bay. Vikes led 13-0 at half. Off camera, I just thought it was going to be a bit of a blowout, but Tampa Bay got the ball. They went down the field in about 5.5 minutes, and Lars Tate capped off the drive with a 1-yard touchdown run, but they missed the extra point, so it's 13-6 Minnesota, and that's where we're going to pick it up. Minnesota has the ball, 2nd and 10 on their own 33, 8 minutes to go in the third quarter, and we're going to play this to the end. All right, here we go. Minnesota's going to start, it's 2nd down, so they're going to now move to an outside run. And you should have seen Testaverde on that first drive of the second. I wish I'd have recorded it, but I didn't. Just thought it was going to be a blowout. But Testaverde was just completing passes. He's actually 16-23 for 158. So not a ton of yards per attempt, but he's making the best of them. 56 for your defense and 65. That'll be DJ Dozier. And 56 is going to be an AS. So Dozier against an AS. 14. And we're going to have a penalty on this play. He'll get 7 yards. But we have a TE. 32. Oh, that's going to be holding on the offense. And Minnesota got hit with a 15-yard penalty on that drive for Tampa Bay. If you watch the first half of this game, Tampa Bay just kept getting penalty after penalty, but now they're starting to go Minnesota's way. That'll be holding. It'll be 2nd and 20 now. So let's go short pass heavy. And we'll get a medium pass. All right, a 33 and a 56. So 56 is going to be DJ Dozier. He's popular. He's a C. 33 is going to be a BD. We'll make it an AD. I'm sorry, a CD. Since Dozier's a C. And we're going to go Kramer looking for DJ Dozier. A 31, that's an 8. And that is going to be incomplete on the medium pass. Oh, that's terrible. That's because he was a C. If we go to the A, that's a nice big gain. But against that C, with that C offense there, it makes it tough. So it's going to be 3rd down and 20 now. This Kramer can't connect with his running back. All right, 3rd and 20, back at the 23. Let's go medium pass heavy. And we'll get a medium pass. All right, 42. That'll be a CS. 65. So we're going to look for Brent Novoselsky. Novoselsky. He is a backup tight end. Where's he at? There he is. He's an ET2. He's a C1. Didn't get a lot of targets during the season, but he's going to get a big important one here. So it's going to be CS, and we'll stay right at CS. So Kramer looking for Novoselsky. A 26. That'll be a 17, and that is going to be incomplete. And Tampa Bay gets the touchdown, then the defense comes out and holds. I'm worried about that missed extra point being a problem, but we'll see here. Let's bring out Bucky Scribner to punt. 13 for Bucky. That's an 8. And that is a 41-yard punt taken by O10. Or D10, I'm sorry, D10. So we'll go punt. Bucky for 41. Taken back at the 36 by Willie Drury of the Buccaneers. Oh my! 66. That'll be a 15, and he is going to get 66 yards on the return, and he is going to get into the end zone for what could be my first punt return in the over a year that I've been doing this for a touchdown. And the Bucs immediately tie things up. And holy cow, let's try that extra point. Igwebuike, 51 this time. That's much better than last time. That's a 39, and or actually it's a 39. 39 is good, and we are tied at 13. Wow, what a big turnaround there. The Vikings home crowd is just stunned on what they just saw. All right, so now Igwebuike stays on the field to kick off. 12. And 12 is a 15. It's going to be a short kick, 49-09. And taken by DJ Dozier. 34, and we're going to have a penalty. So we have a 33-yard return. Good return. 33 yards out to the 49. But we have a penalty. 12. And that is a 7. And a 7 is holding. And I'm sure that's on the receiving team. Yeah, so we're going to go holding. So what I'm going to do for this one is 33. Okay, so we have a 20. So we have a 20 and we have 12. We have 32 possible on this dice. So we'll roll all three. And we'll get 13. So we'll give him a 13-yard return. And then we'll call the penalty at 13 yards. We'll just say penalty 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So that was Dozier. He gets a 13-yard return. And then we're going to go 10 yards on the penalty. So Minnesota just struggling here. So let's see. No first down marker in play. Holding. And no time off the clock. And it's going to be 1st and 10 back on the 19 now for the Vikings. And they're going to go ahead and try to, get something here. Wow. I think the final score was 17-7. I think that's what it was in real life. So we're at 13-13. And they're going to go to the outside run. All right, a 21 on defense is a BS. And a 46 is Big Alf Anderson. And he is an inside run guy. So we're going to flip the board over and go to inside run. And that was a 21. That was actually a CD. That was a CD. So Anderson, going to take it up the middle here. 25. That's an 8. And he'll be good for 7 yards. All right. All right, 2nd and 3 now on the 26. And we have an outside run again. All right, a 16 on defense this time. That is an AS. 15 is going to be Rick Fenny. So Rick Fenny against an AS. A 12. Oh, a 26. And he'll get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. No gain. He will get knocked out of bounds. And it is going to be 2nd down and 10 now for the Vikings. 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. Again, all tied at 13. Vikings scored the first 13. Tampa Bay just came storming back in this third quarter with 13 of their own. And we're going to go inside run. 14 is an AD. 31 is Rick Fenny. So Fenny, Tampa Bay looking for a pass. Minnesota's gonna run the ball here. A 65. That's a 24, and he'll pick up 4 yards. That'll make it 1st and 10. Wait, what? Oops, no. Hang on a sec. I got lost there for a second. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry. I got into my own head there for a minute. All right. Here we go. 1st and 10 now on the 30. And they're going to go back to the inside run. I'm confused on why it's 1st and 10 on the 30 right now. I can't remember what the play before the run just was. So, again, that's what I was confused about. I'm just going to keep playing. 45 and 32. All right, so 32. We're going to stick with Rick Fenny here. 45 is a BS. So, Fenny. Oh, a 23. Yikes. That's a 29. He's going to lose 3 yards on this run. So, Rick Fenny. Minnesota calling Dallas right now as we speak about Herschel Walker. All right, make it 2nd and 13, back on the 27 for the Vikings. Let's go short pass heavy here. And it'll be short pass. All right, a 34. That'll be an AG. And it's going to be Anthony Carter. So Kramer against a run defense to Anthony Carter. 32. I hate small straights. That's a 25, and that ball's picked off. Look at that. Oh, look at that. You got one. There's my blue tab. Let's take a look at that. You got one chance for an interception at 25, and Tommy Kramer just found it. So W59 as the Tampa Bay defense makes another good play in this 3rd quarter to pick off Tommy Kramer. 36. And that is an 8-yard pass. Oh, they're in a great field position, too. So Kramer looking for Anthony Carter. 8 yards. It's going to be intercepted. Let's see who got it for Tampa. 23 for Tampa is going to be Ricky Reynolds. I remember Ricky Reynolds. Ricky Reynolds. He's a starting corner. There he is. Oh, he has an R column. Look at this guy. He's a 3. He's got a WR, an FRK. Like, he's returning stuff here. So let's see what happens. A 42. And that will be a 14. And he will get 7 yards on the return. And Tampa Bay is going to start this drive 1st and 10 on Minnesota's 28-yard line, looking to take the lead after being down the entire first half. And they'll start with a short pass. Oh, we're already at the 28. We got to flip boards here. All right, a 54. 54 is going to be James Wilder, who is a B. And 25 is an AD. So Wilder on the AD, a 43. That's a 29. And Testaverde is going to get sacked. He'll lose 3 yards on the play. Minnesota's defense says, we're still here, guys. Getting the sack for Minnesota is Henry Thomas. Wasn't that the guy who played Elliot on E.T.? Henry Thomas? Anyway, Henry Thomas with the sack. And that's going to make it 2nd and 13 back on the 31-yard line. Will Igwebuike get a chance to atone for his missed extra point? Let's go short pass heavy and get a short pass. And we're going to flip our board back. Now they're wanting the 31. All right, a 25 on your receiver. That's going to be Ron Hall, big tight end. 55, that's a BD. So we're going to go Testaverde looking for Ron Hall. 56, that's an 18. That'll be incomplete. And Tampa, as good as they looked, not so much anymore. Only takes one dice roll, though. All right, 3rd and 13. We'll go medium pass heavy. And we'll get a short pass. All right, 15. So it's Mark Carrier. He's an A. 23. Oh, that's a CG. Make it a BG. And we're going to go Testaverde to Mark Carrier. A 64. That's a 10. And that's going to be complete for 12 yards. Oh, they're going to be short 1 yard on there. Wow, I thought they had that first down. So that is going to be Carrier for 12. And they're going to bring out Igwebuike. It's a 36-yard field goal. He should be able to hit this. But it's a 36-yarder. This gives them the lead. All right, so let's kick it with Igwebuike. A 35. I like that. That'll be a 39. And a 39 is good. And Tampa Bay, 16 consecutive points now in this third quarter. And they take the lead 16-13. Capitalizing on some bad plays by Minnesota and some good defense by Tampa Bay. All right, let's kick it off. A 21. 21 is a 40. And that's going to be 64-0-10. So it's going to be taken by the up man. And that is going to, that's DJ Dozier. I mean, I think I said like in the first video, Herschel Walker's the true OA on this team, but he's not there yet. So we're going to use DJ Dozier, who's the OB. I'm going to use him as OA and OB. Actually, let's give the OC a return here. So it's going to be Leo Lewis. So Leo Lewis is going to be your return man. 41 for Lewis. It's a 23. And he'll get 14 yards. And maybe it should have been DJ Dozier. But it's Leo Lewis. He'll get 14. And the Vikings now, 1st and 10 on their own 15-yard line, now find themselves in a spot they haven't been, and that's losing. All right, so let's go back here. They're going to start off with a short pass. All right, 26. It's an AS. And a 21, I believe that's Anthony Carter. Yes. So it's an AS. We're going to look at Kramer to Anthony Carter. Oh, a 22. That's big. Yeah, that'll be 5. That'll be 18 yards. So Kramer finds Anthony Carter for 18. It's going to be a first down. The Vikings, whoops, I thought I did this. Kramer, Carter, 18. And it's going to be first sent up to the 33-yard line. So good play to start the drive for Minnesota. All right. Oh, we're in a medium pass now. Tommy Kramer playing like it's the fourth quarter already. Oh, look at that defense, though. 66. That's a BD. 31, though, that's going to be Hassan Jones. He's an A, so make it an AD. So you got the medium pass now. Kramer to Hassan Jones. Oh, 54. That's going to be good for 25 yards, but we have a penalty. We have a TH on the board here. Now, all the penalties in the third quarter have been going against the Vikings. Let's see if that continues. A 16. Oh, it's going to be a delay of game on the offense, and the play never happened. And that is Minnesota's 6th penalty. The Bucks have 6 for 45. Minnesota now has 6 for 65. And let's see. It was after a kick. No, it wasn't. It was after the previous play. So we'll put 15 seconds on the board. All right, 1st and 15 now, back at the 28. And we'll go standard here. And we'll get a short pass. 44. 15, back to Anthony Carter. He's an A. 44 is an AD. So Kramer looking for his number one receiver again. Oh, 31, he'll find him. And that'll be good for 8 yards, and Carter goes out of bounds. So Kramer to Carter for 8. 15 seconds off the clock. 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. 2nd and 7 now for the Vikes. Standard. And it's going to be an inside run. $44. 55. So 55 is Big Alf Anderson. 44 is AG. So Big Alf up the middle. A 12. Ooh, that's not going to be great. That'll be a 27, and he will get nothing. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain for Big Alf. And it's going to be 3rd down and 7 now. All right, let's go short pass heavy. Big play for the Vikings. They need to get a 1st down just to get some momentum back on their side, because right now it's not great. 45. 32. So 32, that's going to be Hassan Jones. He's an A. 45 is a BS, so make it an AS. So Kramer to Hassan Jones on 3rd and 7. 51, it's going to be complete. And he'll get 11 yards and a 1st down. All right, Minnesota moving the ball here. Down to a minute to go. 1st and 10 now on their own 47. And we have an inside run. All right, a 36. That's a BS. And a 34. 34 is Rick Fenny. So Fenny against a BS. 14. And we have another penalty, and he's going to lose a yard. And flags are to go flying. 21 is an 11. It's an illegal substitution on the offense, and Tampa Bay will take that. All the penalties in this quarter. It's so funny because they were all on Tampa Bay earlier, but now they're all on Minnesota. All right. It's going to be 1st down and 15 now as the Vikings have to overcome another 1st and 15. We'll go short pass heavy, and we will get a short pass. All right, 3rd and 4. And 65. So 65 is Brent Novoselsky again. 34, though, that's an AG. Make it a BG since Novoselsky, however you say it, is a C. So we're going Kramer to Novoselsky, and it's a BG. Oh, big one. 22, that's a 5. And he'll get 17 yards out of bounds. 1st down. Minnesota crosses the 50. Keeps the sticks moving on a big pass play to his tight end. All right. Down to the 41. This should be the last play of the quarter. Down to the 41 of Tampa Bay. And we're going to go medium pass. All right. A 64 on defense is a BS. 32 back to Hassan Jones. Make it an AS. And Kramer to Hassan Jones. Oh my, big numbers. That's going to be 36 yards. That's going to take him down to the 5-yard line. So Kramer to Hassan Jones for 36 on the last play of the third quarter. And holy cow, that's a big drive there for Minnesota. Currently losing 16-13 at the end of the third. But I have a feeling that's going to change pretty quick here. 1st and goal at the 5. We'll go standard. All passes are short passes. And it will be a short pass. All right, a 53. It's a BS, and it's going to be Anthony Carter. He's an A, so we'll go AS. So Carter from Kramer, first and goal at the 5. A 25. That's going to be complete. And he'll get 5 yards, and that's a touchdown. So Minnesota gets the lead back as Tommy Kramer finds Anthony Carter for 5. Catches it right at the goal line, reaches across, and he scores. And it is 19-16. So let's bring out Rich Carlos for the all-important extra point. 65. 65 is 19, and 19 is good. And it is 20-16 Minnesota. And we got 14:45 to go in the game. And let's kick it off with Carlos. Oops, not that one. These ones. 43. Yikes. 43 is 15. And that is going to be 45-0-10. Another short kickoff. So 45-0-10. And the kick return is going to be our OB, Sylvester Stamps. He's our kick return guy. He's our secondary one. A 51. And he'll get 16 yards on the return. And the Vikings, or the Bucks, start good field position. 1st and 10 back on their own 36-yard line. And we will go standard offense here for Tampa Bay. And an 11. That's going to be a short pass. So now Vinny. It's become Vinny versus Tommy. All right, 23. 23 is Mark Carrier. He's an A. 61 is a BS. Make it an AS. A 12 for Vinny. Oh, no! And he pulled the Tommy Kramer. Again, look at that blue dot. He found the only interception there. W59 at row 25. And Vinny's first pass is picked off by the Vikings. And, oh, man. 24. It's going to be 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So Testaverde, that ball's tipped up in the air. And that was the carrier. And it's going to be picked off by Minnesota. And who got it? 26. And that is going to be Mike Merriweather. I believe he was a Steeler for a while. And he went over to become a Viking. But he has a pretty wide range. He's he must have picked off some passes that year. There he is. OL outside linebacker, middle linebacker 3, W4, QS2. Yeah, he's all over the place. Well, look at that. Look at those ones. Those double numbers. He's got one. So he probably has a pick 6 that year, at least one. Let's see if he gets one here. 41. No, that's a 22. And he'll get 4 yards on the return. But Minnesota, just like that, takes the ball right back from Tampa Bay. And that's the momentum shift. You know, that touchdown and now taking the ball over. 1st and 10 on the 28 for Minnesota. And they'll start standard offense. And they'll get a short pass. We're on the 28, so let's flip. All right. 45 and 62. 62 is going to be DJ Dozier, and 45 is a BS. So Dozier on the short. Oh, I'm sorry, I did that wrong. 62 is actually Leo Lewis. He's a C. 45 is a BS, so make it a CS. So Kramer looking for Leo Lewis. 13, a 13, and it's going to be fumble. We have an F35. So let's check to make sure it's real. 1 through 4 means the fumble counts. And it will not count. So let's use that F35 to figure out what happened during the play. It's a 61. And it's going to be a 3-yard pass from Kramer to Leo Lewis. It was recovered by the offense. It was actually recovered by the tight end in this case. So it wouldn't have mattered either way. But it's going to be 2nd down and 7 now on the Tampa Bay 25. We'll go standard again. And we're going to have short pass again. All right, a 54. 54 is AG. And 56 is Dozier. He's a C, so make it a BD. Or I'm sorry, a BG, right? Yeah, make it a BG. And you're going to go Kramer looking for Dozier. 21-17. And that'll be complete. Yes, 1-yard gain. So he's going to hit Dozier right there at the line of scrimmage. He'll get nailed, but he'll gain a yard. They'll give him forward progress. 3rd and 6. We'll go short pass heavy. And we'll get a medium pass. Yeah, we'll get a medium pass. It's a 41-yard field goal right now. 63, that's not going to be good. That's a BG. 16 is Anthony Carter. Make it an AG. All right, so we got Kramer to Carter against an AG. 53. That'll be complete, maybe. Yeah, that'll be complete for 2. Oh, wow. In the second quarter, it's 10 yards, but in the fourth quarter, it's only a 2-yard completion. So Kramer, he hits Anthony Carter, but does not get much. And that'll make it 4th down, and they'll bring out Rich Carlos to try a field goal to put him up by a touchdown here. So Carlos, 56. That's a 19. I think that's good. And that is good from 28 and in, and we are at 22. That will be good. And that'll make it a 23-16 lead as Tampa Bay has now scored 10, or Minnesota's scored 10 straight. And it is going to be kickoff. So bring out Carlos to kickoff. 54. And 54 is a 33. And that'll be 46-0-10. All right, so Tampa Bay and Donnie Elder has it at the 17. His return, 45, that's a 12. He'll actually get 21 yards on the return. Tampa Bay starts with good field position. Out to the 38-yard line. And they're now down a touchdown. 12:15 to go. Let's see what they got here. All right, 16. They're going to start off with a short pass. All right, a 42. And that'll be Bruce Hill. He's an A. And 26 is a BS. So make it an AS. So we're going to go Testaverde looking for Bruce Hill. 31. Oh, he'll find him. And that'll be good for 9 yards. Testaverde, 9 yards to Bruce Hill. That'll make it 2nd and 1. And we'll go standard here. Oh, we're going medium pass. If I was a real play caller, that's exactly what I'd call on 2nd and 1. 51. That'll be James Wilder, and he's a C on medium passes. 26 is a BS. Make it a CS. And Testaverde's going to look for James Wilder now. Oh, my. And he's going to find him, and it's a 53-yard touchdown pass from Vinny Testaverde to James Wilder. Look at that 66 sitting there all pretty. Oh, I love it. And that is going to put the Tampa Bay Buccaneers down by just 1 point, the extra point, which will come next. So 53 yards. This game got interesting really quick. And let's kick the extra point. 11 and a half to go. Oh, no, 14. Oh, no. 14 is a 31. And we have an RP11 on a very important extra point. Oh, no. RP11. I don't know if I've ever had an RP11. Here we go. A 4. Oh, God, this is going to be interesting. Kick good. Oh, I guess it's not going to be that interesting. Kick good. Defense commits personal foul. Enforce 15-yard penalty against receiving team on ensuing kickoff. Holy cow. So that's going to be good. It's going to be tied up. And Tampa Bay is going to kick off from the 50. So we'll go penalty. 15 yards on Minnesota. It didn't say what the penalty was. So I'll just say, I think it was roughing the kicker, right? Oh, personal foul. There we go. Personal foul. All right, so no time there. And they're going to kick off from the 50. Okay. I almost want to try an onside kick here, but that would still give Minnesota pretty good field position if they didn't get it. So we'll just do a normal kickoff. 14. Oh, geez. 14 is 35. No, 35. What a game. 35 is 56.09 TL. So we have a penalty on the kickoff. 44 on an L. It's an 18. That's going to be offside on the defense. And that is the kicking team. No, that's the kicking team. So Minnesota, that went 6 yards deep into the end zone. Minnesota's going to take the penalty and make him kick off again 5 yards back now. Trying to get some kind of a return here. That's going to be offside on the Bucks. And they're going to make him now kick off from the 45. So let's do this again. And that is that's an 11. An 11 is a 25, and that is out of the back of the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. So this would be I usually do 75. This would be 65. And Minnesota starts 1st and 10 now on their own 20-yard line. Tied up now between the two teams. All right, here we go. And they're going to start off with a short pass. All right, a 16 on defense. It's going to be Anthony Carter, AS. So we'll go Anthony Carter on a short pass, AS. A 35 for Kramer. That'll be complete for 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and 1. All right, up to the 29-yard line. And we'll go standard. And we've got a medium pass. That's a short pass. I thought we were going to have an exact repeat of what happened last when Tampa Bay had the ball. But this is a short pass. So 45 is a BS. 53 is DJ Dozier. He's a C. So make it a CS. And Kramer to Dozier. Oh, no, a 23. And we have a 28. And Tommy Kramer is going to get sacked. And he'll lose 4. Who got him for Tampa Bay? And that'll be Rondi Weston. I don't know Rondi. Rondi? Did I type that right? Yeah, he's the starting defensive tackle. There he is. Oh, he's a 2. But he got in there and got the sack. He's got a QS2. Went to Florida. He's got a birthday coming up in a couple weeks. Nice. All right. So it's going to be Weston. And that'll make it 3rd and 5. And we'll go short pass heavy here for Tommy Kramer. And we'll get a medium pass. All right, a 65 and a 45. So the 45 is going to be Rick Fenney, who is a C on medium passes. And the 65 is an AS, so make this a standard BS. So Kramer looking for his running back. 35. Oh, is he going to find him? 35's a 9, and it's going to be complete for 9 yards and a first down. So Kramer hits Fenny for 9. And they'll get first. Oops, I thought I did. Boom. And they will get first and 10 up to their 34-yard line. Now 9:45 to go as Minnesota tries to get into field goal range at least. And we're going to go back to the short pass. Tommy Kramer is trying to win this on his own. 22. So the defense is ready. That's an AD. And 24. That's Hassan Jones. He's an A. So we'll stay at AD. Kramer looking for Hassan Jones. Oh, a 53. That's a 12. That'll be complete for 6. So if you look at Kramer's stats, from what I can see on the screen at least, he's thrown the ball 38 times. He has 27 completions, only 241 yards. So he's not throwing long ones. He's just kind of dinking and dunking down the field, matriculating down the field, as some coach said. I don't remember who. Was that the guy for Kansas City? The guy that said no, Hank Stram. Was that Hank Stram who said matriculating? I don't remember. Anyway, there we go. 2nd and 4. It's going to be an outside run. All right, a 65 and a 35. So it's going to be Fenny. Yeah, it's going to be Rick Fenny against an AS. Oh, man, small straights. A 23. Oh, my goodness, it's a 29. He'll lose 6. And that is a huge play for the defense. That'll make it 2nd and 16. I'm sorry, that'll make it 3rd and 10 after the 6-yard run or pass. So we're going to go 3rd and 10. Let's go short pass heavy. And we'll get a short pass. All right, a 36. That's a BS. A 51. 51 is Rick Fenny, and he's a B on short passes. So we'll stay at BS. Can Fenny get it done again? Oh, he does. Kramer finds him, and that'll be a 20-yard gain on 3rd and 10. Kramer hits Fenny, runs through the line, evades a lot of people. Looks like Barry Sanders out there. Almost. 1st and 10, they're going to cross the 40. They're going to get to the 46, or cross the 50. They'll get to the 46 of Minnesota. 8:15 to go now in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 on the 46. All right. And they're going to go outside run. All right, we have a 52 and a 65. So 65 is going to be Dozier. 52 is going to be a CD. So Dozier on the outside run. Oh, 51. And he's going to pick up 12 yards. So Minnesota had that little hiccup in the 3rd quarter, but it seems like they got their groove back. Start calling them Stella. 1st and 10 on the 34. And we're going to get an inside run now. And 12, that'll be a CD. 24 will be Fenny. So Fenny against a CD. It's a 45. That's a 22. And he'll get 3. All right, 2nd and 7 now. Let's go short pass heavy here. And we'll get a short pass. All right, a 34. That'll be an AG. Oh, Anthony Carter. So we're going to go AG to Anthony Carter. So Kramer looking for a big play here. 13. That'll be a 13. It'll be complete. Oh, no, we have an F37. We have a fumble. F37. So let's check to see if it's legit. 1 through 4 means the fumble counts. And it is an 8. That fumble will not count. And let us check using the F37 board. 65. And that's going to be an 11-yard completion to Carter. Yes. That's an 11-yard completion from Kramer to Carter. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now, down to Tampa Bay's 20. So Tommy Kramer having a pretty good day here. I believe Wade Wilson is the regular starter, but Kramer's in this one doing well. And it's going to go medium pass. So just as I compliment him, he's going to try for the end zone. And it's a 55, so the defense is ready for it. It's an AD. 25 is Hassan Jones, so we'll stay at AD. And we're going to go Kramer to Jones. 26. That's a 17, and that'll be incomplete. So Kramer misses out on Jones. And that'll make it 2nd and 10 now at Tampa Bay 20 for the Vikes. And they're going to stick with that medium pass. Okay. Taking another shot. And 51 this time is an AD. And 43 is Alf Anderson. He's a C. So we're going to make it a BD. Kramer looking for his fullback. Oh, a 21. That's a 17. That's incomplete. So Kramer, 2 straight incompletions. And we're down to 6:15 to go. They're using a lot of the clock here. And it's 3rd and 10. We'll go short pass heavy. We're going to get our 3rd straight medium pass. Wow. That right there is a good way to derail a drive. 65 is AS. 36, that's going to be Steve Jordan, the tight end. He's a B. So we'll stay at AS. So Kramer going to look for his tight end. And he's going to complete this one. And it's going to be good for 15 yards and a 1st down. It's going to set up Minnesota 1st and goal with the 5. So Kramer, you give him 3 shots at it. He'll get 1 dice roll that works. 5:45 to go. And 1st and goal with 5. Let's go big here. And we're going to get a 6. That'll be an inside run. $53 on the defense. That'll be a BS. 35. That's Big Alf Anderson. No, it's not. It's Fenny. So Fenny against a BS. Oh, a 22 is huge. 15. He'll get 6 yards, and he'll get into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Vikings come right back and get their own touchdown. Nice drive, too. And it is going to be 29-23. Let's kick the extra point. 51. 51 for Carlos is a 5. A 5 is good. Keep in mind, people, it was 13-0 Minnesota at halftime. And this is where we've gone. 30-23 now, Minnesota. All right, let's kick it off. 56 for Carlos. That's a 7. And he'll kick it 1 yard deep into the end zone. It'll be a 66-09. And we'll roll for it here. Donnie Elder's feeling good. 1 through 11 is a touchback. And it is a 4, so he will take a knee. He wanted to run it out, but his team was yelling at him to kneel. Kneel. And it's 1st and 10 Vikings, or Tampa Bay on the 20. 5:15 to go. This is, in essence, their last chance, unless they can hold Minnesota to a 3-and-out if they have to punt. So we'll start with a short pass. They got all kinds of time, though, so no need to hurry. No pressure here. You just got to, make good plays every time. No big deal. All right. Look at all those 6s. First pass is going to go to Willie Drury. He's a C. And 56. 56 is going to be AS. So we'll make it a BS. So Testaverde looking for Willie Drury. 64. That's a 10. He'll find him. And he'll complete his first pass for 6 yards on this drive. Testaverde to Drury for 6. And we are down to 4:45. 2nd and 4. And we're going to go inside run. $62, I believe is, I haven't said it. Oh, it's James Wilder. I haven't got to say Mr. President yet in this whole video. That's kind of strange. But this is going to be James Wilder, who has a touchdown already. And let's see. We'll go inside run to Wilder. 35. That's a 17, and he'll get 6, and that's a first down. And we are down to 4:15 to go. So got to start watching that clock. Got those timeouts. And we're going to go short pass. All right, a 53. 22. 22 is a BD. 53 is James Wilder, and he is a B on short passes. So we'll stay at BD. And you're going to have Testaverde looking for his running back. 52. And Testaverde will not find him. He will take off and run. So what was our original defense? A BD. All right, so Testaverde going to try to scramble. 45, 21, and he'll pick up 3. Make it 2nd and 7. $3:45 to go. Go short pass heavy here. And we'll get a short pass. I think we might have to go passing plays the rest of the way. All right, a 35. That'll be Bruce Hill. He's an A. And a 53. That'll be a CS. Make it a BS. So Testaverde looking for Bruce Hill. A 46. And that's going to be an 18. And that'll be just incomplete. So Testaverde to Hill. Just incomplete. Make it 3rd down and 7 now. Short pass heavy. And we'll get a short pass again. All right, a 32. 32 is going to be William Howard, Mr. President. He's a B. And a 32 on your defense. That's a C. 32 is CG. So it's going to be a CG now. So Testaverde to Mr. Howard. Oh, a 15. 15 is going to be complete, and he'll get 13. That's a first down. That's a big play right there. Testaverde to Howard for 13. And the clock keeps running. 3 minutes to go. And they have crossed. They're still on their side of the 50. I'm sorry. They're on their own 48. Short pass heavy again. And they'll get it. All right, a 25. The 25 will be Ron Hall, the big tight end. He's a B. 24 is an AD. So we'll stay at AD. Testaverde looking for Ron Hall. Oh, he'll find him. That'll be complete for 12. And they'll get to the Vikings 40. Two and a half to go. And we'll go short pass heavy. And we'll get a short pass. 14. That'll be Mark Carrier. He's an A. And 21. 21 is a BS. Make it an AS. Testaverde looking for Carrier now. Ooh, 62. That's an 18. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. And that'll give us one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2:15 left. They're still at the 40. And let's go short pass heavy. And you'll get a short pass. All right, 36. Is that Bruce Hill? Yes, it is. He's an A. And 32 is not good. That'll be a CG. Make it a BG. And Testaverde looking for Bruce Hill. Oh my, it's an 11. It's a 3. That's good for 20. And that's going to be a first down, and that'll get him down to the 20-yard line. And that is a great play before the 2-minute warning. Now Minnesota up by a touchdown. Tampa Bay, 2 minutes to try to get in the end zone here. And there we go. All right, so we'll go short pass heavy. It's going to be a short pass. 56 and 22. So 22 is a BD. 56 is Lars Tate. He's a C. So we'll go CD. We'll go Testaverde to Tate. 56. It's an 18 and it's incomplete. Second down. Testaverde to Tate. And it's going to be second and 10 now. Minute 45. All right, we have a short pass. 26. 26 is going to be Ron Hall. He's a B. 21. That's a BS. So we'll go BS. And Testaverde to Hall. 32. Oh, no. It's a 20. Oh, it's incomplete. Oof. Testaverde flirting with an interception on that one. But that's going to bring up third down. And it's a minute 30 to go. We'll go short pass heavy again. And it'll be a short pass. 64. 42. That's a CS. It's going to be William Harris. He's a C, so we'll stay at CS. Testaverde looking for William Harris. Oh, he'll find him. 44. That's big. And that'll be... Oh, it's only 7 yards. Oh, no. It's 7 yards out of bounds. Testaverde to Harris for 7. He gets out of bounds. And that's going to bring up fourth down and 3. Minute 15 to go. Big, big fourth down. And let's go short pass heavy. And actually, short pass is all I have. And it's going to be Mark Carey. I mean, why wouldn't you throw to your best receiver here? 46. BS, make it an AS. And here it is, the all-important dice roll. 51, it's going to be complete. He'll get 12 yards, and he's going to get stuffed at the 1-yard line. The Testaverde hits Carrier for 12. And they will call timeout. And it's going to be first and goal at the 1. 1 minute to go. And you're going to go big. We're going to bring in every fat guy we can find, even the ones in the stands. We're going to line them up and see what we can do here. And it's going to be an outside run. So he's actually going to fake that inside run and pitch it around the end. And 32. So it's going to be Lars Tate. 14 is not good. That's a BD. When all you need is 1. Yikes. All right, Lars Tate. 42. 18. And that's going to do it. And he's going to push through and get into the end zone. And what a drive by Vinny Testaverde. So he'll get in. It's going to be a touchdown. And that's going to make it 30-29. Igwebuike has already missed 1. Let's see what he can do here. A 42. A 42 should be good. It's a 39, and that is good. And with 45 seconds to go, Tampa Bay ties it up. And holy cow, it's looking like we're going to have an overtime. Oh, that's wrong. It's not Lars Tate's. Sorry. It's Igwebuike's extra point, not Lars Tate. So. All right. Let's kick it off. 41. 41 is a 7. And that's going to go 62. So it's a great kickoff, guaranteeing that 15 seconds are going to come off the clock. He kicks it just short of the goal line. And it's going to be DJ Dozier on the return. A 35. And that'll be a 12. Yep. And he will get 21 yards on the return. And Minnesota, they need a big play. So that was Dozier for 21. 30 seconds left. They got time for one play and then a field goal. Unless I roll a pretty damn good number, we're going to overtime. So let's start with medium pass heavy. No, I have a long pass play. Let's go long pass heavy. Long because 30 yards isn't going to do. That's going to get you to a 65-yard field goal. So we're going to go long pass heavy, which means I have to go 1 through 15 is a long pass, 16 to 20 is a medium pass. And it's going to be a medium pass. I was trying to avoid that. All right, so it's going to be a medium pass. Kramer going to look for somebody down the middle of the field. It's going to be, I believe, Anthony Carter, right? Yeah, it's going to be Anthony Carter. He's an A, probably double covered. 51 is an AD. So Kramer looking for Anthony Carter. 53 is not going to do it. That's a 12. That is incomplete. And they got time for one more play, and now I'm going to go long pass. We're going to throw the longest Hail Mary he can come up with. All right, here we go. 12. That'll be a CG. And 44 is Alf Anderson, so it's going to stay CG. The big fullback's going to take the dump off here. 24. That's 16. That's incomplete, and we have overtime. Now, the last time I did this, there was a problem with this program where it took me to like a second overtime for some reason. All right, sorry, I got a phone call there. Just one of the two people that actually called me just as I'm getting ready to put this in. It was an incomplete pass. I believe it was, I don't even remember who it was to. 44. Oh, yeah, it was Big Alf. It was incomplete. Now, I don't know what's going to happen here because the last time I did this, I had problems. So let's see what happens. We're going to overtime. Continue. And now it says, oh, I think I read this wrong. I think I saw this as a final score last time, but it wasn't. So I'm going to hit continue. All right, so now it looks like we're in OT1. Not really sure what we do. Do I go to overtime? Oh, select team to kick off. Okay, I didn't do this last time. All right, so let's roll, and we'll say purple. We got. Let's go purple and orange. There we go. Perfect. My 20-sided. Purple and orange. Higher number gets the ball, and it's going to be the Vikings 13 to Tampa Bay's 9, and so we're going to go kickoff Tampa Bay. And I believe, continue, Tampa Bay will kick off. I believe this is sudden death. So the first team to score wins. All right, so let's kick it off with Donald Igwebuike. Boy, that missed extra point really did come into play, didn't it? 32. And that'll be a 7. And where do I don't even know what to do here. I probably use 1 and 4. So we'll use 1 and 4. It's probably in the rules somewhere. I don't feel like looking. So 32 is a 7. And that'll be a 6209. So 62. Igwebuike 09. So that'll go to the 3-yard line. Minnesota, DJ Dozier. 66 for Dozier. Oh my, it's a 4. And he is going to return it 70 yards. And holy cow. My second overtime. My first one ended on the first play. And this one is a 70-yard return for Minnesota. And they're going to start 1st and 10 on Tampa Bay's 27-yard line. And holy cow. We'll go standard offense. And it's going to be an inside run. All right, lots of 3s here. So 33 on your defense is a BG. 35 is Rick Fenny. So Fenny against a BG. Oh my, come on, 11. Come on, that's a 15. And he'll only get 8 yards against a BG. Wow. So Fenny for 8. And that'll make it 2nd and 2 down to the 19. The Vikings go over 400 yards, I think. Oh, that's their red zone stats. All right, standard offense. 8. We're going to go outside run. Oh, my God. What a game. $51. 51 is going to be Big Alf Anderson. And that's going to be an inside run. 25 on your defense is an AG. So Alf Anderson up the middle. A 15. That's a 6. He'll get 4 yards in the first down. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now on the 15 of Tampa Bay. Their defense needs to make a stop here. And we'll go standard. All passes. Oh, no, I think I still have medium pass. So we'll go inside run. And it's going to be a 13. That's a BS. And a 22. That's Rick Fenny. So Rick Fenny against a BS. 34. And we're going to have a penalty. He'll get 1 yard, but we have a TE. And this is a big, big one here. It's a 26. That's going to be holding on the offense. Back him up 10. So I believe that is their 9th penalty for 95 yards. And it's a 42-yard field goal for Carlos now. But it's 1st and 20. Let's go short pass heavy. And we'll get a short pass. $16. And 23 is Hassan Jones. He's an A. 16 is an AS. All right, so we're going to go short pass. Kramer to Hassan Jones. Oh, 23. Oh, no. Are they just going to go backwards? He's going to get sacked. And he'll lose 1 yard on the sack. So Kramer. So they're just going backwards now. Who got him on the sack? 54. And that'll be Sean Lee getting in there. Big defensive end. They'll lose a yard. And it'll be 2nd and 21, back on the 26. We'll go short pass heavy. And it's going to be a short pass. All right, a 35. 35 is a CS. And 64, that'll be Jim Gustafson, who's a C. I don't think I've said his name in this entire game. Jim Gustafson. There he is. He's a backup wide receiver. He's a C1. Okay, so he'll be your receiver here against the CS. 26 for Kramer is a 17. It's incomplete. 3rd and 21. And they were all the way down to the 15. It's 3rd and 21. Let's go short pass heavy here. And we'll get a medium pass. I don't have long pass, so we'll get a medium pass in. So Kramer going to air it out. 45 and 51. 51 is going to be Rick Fenny. He's a C. 45 is a BS, so we'll make it a CS. So medium pass to Fenny. CS. A 63 is a 31, and we have an RP6. We have a rare play. Are we going to end the game on a rare play? Holy cow. We have a rare play 6. And let's see what happens. An 8. Passer called for intentional grounding. 17. Oh, my God. 17 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of down at spot of foul. Holy cow. So that is going to be a pass. No, that's not going to be a pass. It's going to be a penalty. And they're out of field goal range. They were down to the 15, 17 yards and a loss of down. Intentional grounding. Oh my God, they just went backwards. And it is 4th and 38 we're not kicking a 60-yard field goal. So they're going to have to punt. So bring out Bucky Scribner. Man, they had a field goal right in their hands too. 42 for Bucky. That's a 6, and that's going to be a touchback. And Tampa Bay is going to take over. That was a pretty big scare for Tampa Bay's defense, but they held on. What was that, 43? And Tampa Bay takes over 1st and 20. 12.5 to go in this overtime. And we're going to start with an inside run. Where's that? There it is. All right, we get a 15. That'll be Lars Tate. And a 52 on defense. That's a CD. So Lars Tate. A 22. That'll be a big run. 16. I guess it'll be 6 yards. That C, man, when you're in that C offense, it just kills those big plays. So Lars Tate's going to pick up 6. And it's going to be 2nd and 4 now on the 26 for the Bucs. And it's going to be another inside run. 43. That'll be William Howard, Mr. President. Yes, it is. And 55 on the defense. They're ready for him. It's a BG. So Howard, 12, and he's going to go backwards. No, he's going to get 0. He'll get stuffed right at the line, get nothing. So William Howard gets nothing. It's going to be 3rd and 4 now. So we'll go ahead and short pass heavy. And then we'll get a short pass. A 54 and a 23. So 23 is going to be a CG, but 54 is James Wilder. He's a B, so we'll make it a CG. And Testaverde looking for James Wilder. A 62. That's an 18, and that is incomplete, and they'll go 3 and outs, and they'll have to punt. All right, 4th and 4. Bring out Chris Moore. 46 is a 14. No, wait, yeah, 14. And 14 is it's a short punt. 34 yards with a fair catch. So 34 for Chris Moore. There's going to be a fair catch on the other side by Leo Lewis. And Minnesota takes over 1st and 10 on their 40. Good field position here. And they're going to start with a outside run. All right, a 16. That's an AS. 51 is Alfred Anderson. So we'll go to the inside run category. And AS on the inside run for Alf Anderson. 15. That's a 6, and he'll get 11 yards, and he'll get across the 50. So Minnesota's going to try to get down there again. All right, so 1st and 10 now on the Bucs 49. And they're going to go short pass. $65. 36. 36 is Steve Jordan, the tight end. 65 is AS. Jordan's a B, so we'll stay at AS. Oh, a 33 for Kramer. That'll be complete, and he'll get 21 more yards. So Kramer going to hit Jordan for 21. He'll go out of bounds. It's going to make it 1st and 10 down to the 28. Kramer goes over 300 yards passing. having a great game, except for that interception. But we'll go standard. And we'll get a short pass again. All right, a 36 on defense is a BS. 34, that'll be Steve Jordan again, and we'll stay at BS. So Kramer looking for Jordan. 36 this time. That's a 15, and that's going to be complete for 3 yards, and he'll go out of bounds. So Kramer, back-to-back plays hitting Steve Jordan. And it's 2nd and 7 now on the 25. All right, 12. We're staying with that short pass. 32. Oh, that's not good. That's a BD. No, it's not. It's a CG. And a 36. Back to Steve Jordan again. And he's a B, so we'll stay at CG. So Jordan, for the 3rd straight play, is your target. And for the 3rd straight play, he's going to make a catch. This one's for 6 yards. Make it 3rd and 1. So Kramer to Jordan for 6. Make it 3rd and 1. 9.5 to go. And let's go big. Let's just try to get this first down. And it's going to be an inside run. $51, that's an AG. 33 is Rick Fenny. So Rick Fenny against an AG. Just trying to get a yard. Oh, 54. Oh, no. It's a 35. He gets nothing. But we have a penalty. We have a flag. Let's check the flag. 32, that's going to be on the offense. And that's holding. And you know what? Tampa Bay is going to take that penalty because that moves them back. The field goal becomes harder, even though that makes it 3rd and 11. Minnesota is going to take the penalty, or Tampa Bay is going to take the penalty. And that is Minnesota's 11th penalty of the game for 112 yards. And, I did that completely wrong. Undo. So that was actually going to be the other way. That's going to be on the offense, not the defense. So 10, boom, type of penalty, holding. So now it's 3rd and 11. So they did get, they gave him another chance, but you can't give him a 36-yard field goal. You got to back him up. So let us go short. Let's go. Oh, man. Oof. I usually go short pass heavy at 10 and under, medium pass at 11 and more. But are you trying to get a field goal range or get a first down? Let's go medium pass heavy here. And it's going to be a short pass. So either way, a short pass came on. Okay. All right, a 62. That's an AS. And a 24. That is going to be Hassan Jones. So it's going to stay AS. And you're going to go Kramer to Hassan Jones. 44. 44. It's going to be complete. He'll get 13 and a first down. Oh, it backfired. So Kramer to Hassan Jones. How many yards? 14? No, wait. 44 was 6. 6 is 13. 13 yards and a first down. And oh no. Down to the 16-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10. And they're going to go outside run. Oh. Is that my fault? Is that a bad decision on my part? We'll call it a bad coaching decision by whoever the Tampa Bay head coach is. 25 on your defense is an AG, and it's Rick Fenny. So Rick Fenny against an AG. A 53, that's a 19, and he'll get 4 yards. So Fenny for 4. And it's 2nd and 6 now on the 12. And let's go big here. I think we're going to go inside run. I think Minnesota's going to set up for a field goal here. So we'll go inside run. 55. In fact, I think they're going to kick it after this play. 30. Well, depending on what the play result is. 34 is Fenny again. 55 should be AG, which it is. So same play. Fenny up the middle. Oh, no, he's going to lose a couple of yards, maybe. 26. Oh, no, he'll get 2. That A offense, I'm telling you, the difference between the A offense and the C offense is amazing. So Fenny's going to get 2. And that's going to make it 3rd and 4 at the 10. And they're going to bring out Rich Carlos to try the field goal here on 3rd down. Clear the deck. Carlos comes out, try to win the game. A 41. A 41. That'll be a 20. And that is going to be good. And Minnesota kicks a 27-yard field goal to win the game in overtime. And it is over 33-30. What a game. Holy cow. 50 points scored in the second half. Holy cow, I love it. Let's take a look at it. Start with the box score. This is going to be a good box score. A lot of good stuff happening in this game. So here, yeah, we'll go here. All right, starting with the box score. All right, look at this. Again, nothing in the first quarter. No scoring in the first quarter. And then Minnesota gets a field goal, a touchdown, and a field goal. But then, look at this. Look at this. Holy cow. So much scoring. Let's look at the individual leaders here. For Tampa Bay, nobody in terms of rushing. Looks like they had 37 total yards. Testaverde, though, 28 of 34. 295. I have no idea why Joe Ferguson's in there 101-7. I must have picked Joe Ferguson accidentally on a play. You were probably screaming at your monitors when you saw me do that. I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it how it is. 28 of 34, 295, a touchdown interception. Joe Ferguson, 101-7 yards. I don't think it was to Duke Ferguson, but it was still good. Receiving, Carrier with 5 of 62, Hill 5 of 69, Wilder 4 for 67 and the touchdown. William Howard 4 for 38. He spread it around pretty well. 1 fumble, it was lost. 2 sacks, 1 interception. Ricky Reynolds. Let's see. The big play, really Drury there in the third quarter. The 64-yard punt return to get Tampa Bay, I believe, tied up in that game in the third quarter. Chris Moore, 43-yard punt average, not bad. Igwebuike, 1 of 2 field goals, but 3 of 4 extra points. That extra point lost them the game right there because they would have probably won had it not been for that. All right, on the Minnesota side, look at Rick Fenny, 22 for 102 and 2. I make fun of him a lot, but he had a good game here. What did he do receiving? 547. So he had 149 yards, 2 touchdowns, 5 catches. That's a good day. Tommy Kramer, 34 of 50, 330 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Wow. Big game for him. Hassan Jones, 8 for 113. Anthony Carter, 8 for 60 and a touchdown. Wow. Steve Jordan, 5 for 45. Fenny, 5 for 47. Lots of passing stats here. Pretty amazing. Sacks, they just had the 1, the guy from ET. Fumbles, Alfred Anderson lost it. Merriweather with an interception. 70-yard kickoff return in overtime. I thought was going to win it for him, but they had to get the ball a second time. And then Scribner, 47-yard average. Nice. Rich Carlos, I must have messed up there too. 1 for 43. I'm keeping it. Those wacky stats happen anyway. So, and Rich Carlos hit everything he tried. 4 of 4 on field goals and 3 of 3 on extra points. I can't wait to look at the season stats. It's been so long since I looked at these season stats. Here we go. Individual. Let's go to standings first. Wait, what happened here? What did I do wrong? Season stats, replay. There we go. And we'll go team stats. Here we go. All right. So Minnesota goes to 3-1. I think they had a really good year that, like 12-4 that year, something like that. So 3-1. And Tampa Bay drops to 1-3. Tampa Bay at the moment, Browns have 120, Buffalo with 128. But Tampa Bay, 119 points scored through the first 4 weeks. That's pretty impressive, but they're 1-3. The defense is just not helping them at all. Let's look at some individual stats here. Let's start with the rushing. What did that do for Rick Fenny? Got him to 7th, 58 for 225. 3.9 average isn't great. 3 touchdowns. Anybody else? Nope. Let's look at receiving. All right, look at this. Anthony Carter now 2nd with 27 catches. Mark Carrier now 4th with 24 catches. Hassan Jones gets up there with 21 catches. That's nice. Touchdowns. Andre Reed, yeah, nobody in this game did much. Nope. I guess Mark Carrier's at 3. Let's get yards. Reed, Carrier. Well, not much of anything else here. Then we got Hassan Jones and Anthony Carter down there. So, all right, that's good. I'm gonna look at. Let's look at passing. I think that was probably Kramer's. Was that his first game, or has he started more? Kramer. Yeah, I don't see him. So that might be his first start. What about Vinny? Yeah, Vinny's up to 5th in passing yards, 1196. He's also got 7 touchdowns and 4 picks. Not bad. Okay. All right. Anything else? Let's go to scoring real quick. Players scoring. Let's see what we got here. Points. So leading the way is Scott Norwood. It's all kickers. Well, Brett Fullwood and Thurman Thomas there with 36 each. Carlos with 30. All right. Iguabuke with 29. Okay. All right. And that is going to be it for this game. What an exciting game. I didn't see that coming when it was 13-0 at the end of the first half. So Minnesota pulls it out in overtime. I will be back at some point in the next, 24 hours. I'm going to have a whole bunch of videos this weekend. So be ready to start bombarding your eyes with my videos. And I appreciate everybody watching. Hope you have a great night, and I'll talk to you later.